Hey guys, gals, friends, and pals, this is Paul East Twitch, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Game School, where we learn about a different game every Saturday of the year. Tonight, I'm joined on mic by TheBrownmeister.
Good evening, everybody. Or good afternoon if you're in Australia.
I guess it would be. Hey, Jesus Ninja. TheBrownmeister
Guys.
is a fellow Twitch streamer, so you can feel free to follow him as well. Later on, we hope to have another co-host join us in the middle of the stream. Tonight, we're proud to be playing 2 Point Hospital Jumbo Edition for Xbox. Ain't no time for games. And it's this is interesting. The very last Rough Attack, the very last journalism trip I went on, the last time I got to visit a studio, it was visiting SEGA in California to do a little interview and play session of 2 Point Hospital a few years back, the PC version.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure this isn't the first time you've promoted this game.
Yeah, but it is the first time that I've streamed it on my channel, so that's exciting. Ooh, Persona 5 Strikers, that sounds fun, Wolfie.
That's the new one, right? What do you think of it, Wolfblade?
I read a really positive review at Kotaku.
The Persona, the Persona series in general
of our patients believe they
gets good
leave
reviews,
healthier
what I
than when
say.
they arrived. Our precisely calibrated equipment is operated by compassionate
Oddly, I don't see
healthcare
subtitles on the
practitioners,
intro here.
Many of whom have even been to medical school or watched ER.
That's an interesting design
If you
choice.
suffer from turtlehead, let us ease your worries and noggin gently out of your body.
One thing they're introducing is the comical ailments.
Chest infection is no laughing matter. Put your trust
very
and
much
oversized shoes in our capable hands. We're building a brighter, safer future.
Yes, this is a spiritual successor to Theme Hospital.
Stand in our way.
Oh,
You
that might be the
deserve
one I
the
thought.
best.
I was
So join us
thinking
at
of
2 Point Hospital.
you streamed
We're open
a little
for
while
new
back.
staff, new patients, and a new year.
I don't know.
Can I go play golf yet?
I remember some
I'm
kind of
teeing off at
top-down
3.
hospital game.
Curious. Maybe I've just forgotten. It has been several years. But rumor that Persona's coming to Xbox, that would be really exciting, Darker Player. Xbox has been getting some games from other platforms lately that we've all long wanted. We only get them a few years late. This is Hogsport, and here's your first hospital. Select it and press A to get started. Yeah, in the campaign, you're moving from location to location, which is interesting. Value 200,000. Okay, whatever. Let's hop in. Yeah, Octopath Traveler, we're getting on Game Pass, aren't we?
Actually, speaking of Game Pass, I might want to mention this to everyone for
Sure.
those of you that actually haven't seen it in the social medias and whatnot, but make sure to link your EA accounts if you've got them to your Game Pass accounts now, because EA Play is now a part of PC Game Pass and Game Pass Ultimate.
Well, that's very good. Increasing the value of Game Pass, always nice. So you can adjust the
I
camera
linked
angle.
mine up yesterday, actually. They've got a very good selection of games already.
Alright, I've got to build a reception desk. Press X to access the menu at the bottom left. And go down to items. Reception, 4,000. Let's do it. How do I rotate it? Left bumper and right bumper. That's natural.
Fairly straightforward controls.
Yeah. Do I want this right smack at the beginning? I guess it couldn't hurt. Cost me 1,000. Great, we'll need an assistant. Open the hire menu. Which, again, I do with the X button. It seems like the console controls are fairly intuitive. And I've
Well,
got...
it's calling out that you've got to place the codes in the list.
What? Did I really? Oh, nuts. Alright, give me just a minute, everybody. I specifically thought about... Oh. I thought about doing it earlier, and I thought I completed the action. Apparently I didn't. Alright.
At least we got onto it early.
Yeah, there you go. You can see I'm doing my stream. There we go. Okay, and where's the spreadsheet? There we go. Oops. You stop that. Okay, Icky, that's kind of rough, but will you do your best with it, please? Alright, and now I need to get OBS back up. There we are. And am I centered on camera again? Interesting.
Skeptical.
So one fun thing about this game, when you hire people, you usually have multiple people to pick from. So, and they have different stats. You could spend more money to get somebody with better stats. Litterer gets toilet rage. What is toilet rage? Invented a new kind of casserole. Toilet rage doesn't sound like a good thing, but what are these little symbols next to them?
Toilet
This
rage
guy's-
sounds like a person in a mental hospital just raging at a toilet for no reason.
I guess, you know, I can't tell if we want to be this Lucinda or this Hank. Lucinda seems nicer, so we're going to go with her. But I would love to know what the symbols next to the stars mean, because I don't see... Oh, wait, you can highlight them. Okay. Customer service 1 and 2, plus 50% customer service skill. Okay, yeah, we'll take that. That's good. Ah, look, and she's hanging, and she looks like a Wallace and Gromit person.
Oh yeah, I love the art style of that. Wallace and Gromit has been around in forever, though.
Yeah, I miss it. Aardman Animation, they're great.
I do too, but it took them so long to produce the episodes. I guess that's why they didn't make a whole... I guess a lot of them.
Yeah, watch out for toilet rage, everybody. A GP's office, a general practitioner. Yeah. All right. Room building. Hold A and move the left stick to drag out a floor plan of appropriate size. Hey, there you are, Bob Jones.
Hey, Bob Jones.
You're listening to Nigel Bickleworth.
The sound, like the radio stations, are interesting. I wouldn't expect it to have fancy GTA style radio. Hey, Shih Tzu, yo.
Nigel Bickleworth.
Okay, where do I want the GP's office? That's one thing I don't know really where things should go. But I guess over here? It needs to be 3 by 3. Yeah. I want it to be minimum room size 3 by 3. Would I want it bigger? I don't even know, but we're just going to go 3 by 3. Alright, yeah, I will need to put a door, I assume.
Yeah, definitely. put in a
Office
door
desk.
somewhere.
So I suppose he'll want to have a desk, sure. Maybe a girl, though. A filing cabinet? Do I need a filing cabinet?
Would be
Couldn't tell
good.
you. Alright. Yeah, okay. We'll put it right there, then. Then I think everything else is kind of optional. How do I scroll up and down through that list? That I don't see.
Is it D-pad?
It's not. Let's see. That's curious. There must be some way. But anyway, we're just going to press Y to finish building it. Hey, Untouchable Dawn. Glad to see ya. There's 8 player achievements on SOT. What's SOT? Do you know?
Sea of Thieves.
Oh. Select higher and navigate to the
I think that's the
doctor's
first thing that
tab.
comes to mind.
It probably is. Unless she is talking about a sad old train. I don't know of a game called that, but you never know. Oops. Alright. Oh man. I'm still, you know, I took a nap earlier and I'm a bit groggy.
That'd be a
Select-
sad old train right there.
So it would. Yeah, I think I've accidentally done something funky with the cursor. Because I'm not able to move up
Yeah,
and...
Sea of Thieves.
Oh, there we go. Alright. Higher. Thank you. Yeah, it probably does work a little better with the mouse, but I mean, I'm just a little bit groggy.
Yeah, because then you'd just use your cursor to like scroll through the items that you want to put into the room to be able to like drag the sizes that you want. I can see how this would be, I'd say, optimized for PC, but I don't know if it was developed specifically for PC or if they were thinking about console as well.
It was developed for PC first. Alright, there's
PC.
my doctors. Jezebel Sweat. That's an interesting name. Likes
That's
to
a good
argue.
point. Wonder if this supports keyboard and mouse on Xbox.
Yeah, really good question. I don't have an extra mouse to throw in there, but it might. Alright, well, we're going with Jezebel Sweat.
$38,000 salary, but very good stats.
Yeah, and those stats will pay off in the long run.
Definitely.
What's wrong with middle, Bob Jones? Well, I do need to lose some weight if that's what you're referring to. By the way, hey Justin. So you know we're playing 2 Point Hospital. I forgot to mention, it's available on all the major platforms. It's on Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, and Steam. And on all of them, you can get the Jumbo Edition for $40. Now, what am I supposed to be doing? Just waiting? I think that's all.
Diagnose a patient is your current objective.
Yay, no time. Thank you.
So,
Yes.
Yeah, you've got your first patient.
All right, and yes, the game is also on Game Pass right now, not the Jumbo Edition, just the regular, like the
Hey,
DLC.
no time. Sub.
That's really nice of him. No, it is still on there.
I'll just wait for the Wii U version.
That's wrong, Jordan. Build a pharmacy and hire a nurse. All right, let's do this.
Although, I could see this working on Wii U with the touchpad.
Grout. Oh, yay, Viexantino, thank you. And oh, I love your St. Patrick's turtle there, tech guy. So we've discovered grout. It's transmitted in bathrooms. Patient is seeking treatment. We need a pharmacy. Get patient to wait. Yes. All right, you just wait, buddy. X, we need... Is it a room? Yeah, now I can build a pharmacy.
Yeah. Because I've got a couple of things. Well, that I'm thinking through that you might eventually need, but I don't see the option for one of them yet. Maybe it might come later. But pharmacy, yeah, definitely, 'cause it's available. But also, like a waiting area, I'm surprised that's not available yet.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get to it.
Yeah, maybe once you start having more patients to go through.
Is that it?
It's possibly too early to need one.
Is it actually complete? Hire a nurse. Okay. So, yeah, you gotta do all these simulation things. Bob Jones wants me to talk about the new Ninja Turtles game, which we did talk about during the closing credits of last stream. But, yeah, we could do it again.
Absolutely, go for it.
She thinks life is a rom-com. Romantic comedy? Yeah. Excited by wax-sealed letters. How nice. Get in there, lady. Alright, so now now we have everything we need to diagnose and cure a simple illness. Cool. Yes. Yeah, the new Ninja Turtles game is a beat-em-up. It's at least 2-player. I'm not sure if they said if it's 4-player. But it's basically in the style of the original Ninja Turtles arcade games. And it has... Although the actual art style is different, but still fairly pleasing looking, I'd say. You okay? Oh.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh, hey,
Hello,
there's...
Trads. How are you?
Hey.
Achievement, yeah! Give a man a hospital. We've cured our first patient.
I'm still logging into Twitch. I finally came downstairs and Windows 10 is like, we got a huge update. I'm like, of course you do.
Mine is saying that too. I wasn't going to let it update before the stream because I just didn't know how long it would take.
I think my PC's all up to date at the moment, so I'm good.
Nice. I'm scared to install those updates sometimes because often they mess things up, or at least sometimes they do.
One of them did, but eventually was able to fix that issue.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I'm doing this on a work machine, so the updates are controlled from our IT group. So it's kind of like I'll have all the other machines in the environment here that aren't running, and I gotta mute the stream. Yeah, that aren't running like a corporate image. They'll run the update. They'll have the update, and like 3 days later, my work machine's like, "Oh, it's about time, guys!" And you're like, "No, of course, you're late to the party as usual."
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, but I haven't had anything like, knock on wood, that's like completely bricked a machine. I have had certain drivers not install correctly, and I had to roll them back and reinstall them, and then magically they worked. But yeah.
That happens to the best of us, especially
Exactly.
in case.
Yeah, you're like, did you try rolling it back and reinstalling it? No? Do that and call back. We'll work this time. Yeah. Why? I don't know. I don't ask. It's all ones and zeros. It's amazing it does what it does.
Okay, now they're saying I need to keep patients happy, so I'm going to buy a bench. And...
So did you Did you play this before the big edition, or is this your first time playing this at all?
It's my first time playing in a long time. I played the actual PC version very long ago. Let's see, a drink machine. That's what we need next. Right outside the doctor's office? Why not? Or no, actually, maybe I should put it over by that, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing.
We'll talk about Snyder Cut yet. I want to hear opinions on that, to be honest.
Well,
I haven't seen the original, but I'm interested to hear if the new cut is better or not.
I'm interested in if it matters if I cover up this window or not. Hey, Heaven Smile.
The only thing I know about it is the new running time.
Yeah, it's obscenely long.
4 hours.
So very long.
I don't
Which
see
I
why.
think the extended version of Batman vs Superman was that long. That went to about 3 hours, didn't it?
Why
When
can't
they
I put-
redid that.
It might have done.
I would think you could cover up the window if you wanted to, but aesthetically it would just look bad.
Yeah. Well, people are going to need a place stuff to read, so we'll put one over here. And
I guess if you set your entire hospital on fire, it's blocking a form of egress. So, from a code perspective, they might be like, "That's not cool, dude."
Staff get tired. If you make a room larger and fill it with interesting items, it'll be considered more prestigious. People use a high prestige room will become happier. A nice staff room will help retain. Okay, whatever. I want
Can
my
you put
painting.
corpses in there? I'm sure that would not make them happy.
Probably
Bob Jones
not.
is waiting. Bob Jones is waiting until Godzilla is out to get HBO Max by the looks of things.
Oh, you know, that's not very much longer. Isn't it only a week or two?
I think it's close, yeah. It's not far
Uh-oh.
away.
Where's my receptionist?
It's not
Oh god, what's
the
happening?
range
Build a
extended
staff room.
movies.
Yeah, so
I
there's...
wanna-
Sorry?
I want to look up the Batman vs Superman extended edition.
Wait, was
It's
that the
not
one with
isn't
Ben
it?
Affleck? Is that
Yes.
the Ben Affleck?
Well, they both
Ugh.
have Ben Affleck. They both do. Batman vs Superman and Justice League both have Ben Affleck in them.
You know, as much as I was never a huge fan of DC Comics growing up in like the 90s, I'm even less of a fan of their cinematic universe.
Oh, they added
Interesting.
an extra 30 minutes to Batman vs Superman, so it's 2.5 hours for that one.
That's a lot of minutes. Okay, it's gonna need a sofa. You do want people to be able to sit down in this big room. I always feel like I wish I had planned the room out before I started putting stuff down, you know? Like I'm doing something wrong. Why won't it let me place the other... I don't... Anyway, I just have to complete it without throwing extra things down. You can place a member of staff in a staff room to make them take a break. To pick them up, hover over them, and hold A. Alright, let's put some stuff in our staff room. So, anyway, what do I think of the Snyder Cut, which I have not watched? Will I ever watch it? I don't know. I'm mildly interested in it, but 4 hours of suffering is... It's like, am I that mad at myself? You know, what have I done wrong to deserve that? So, I'm not really sure.
Can I answer?
He's got
Provide
some
insight
ideas.
for us.
Build a toilets, plural. You can't build a toilets. That's more than one thing.
Say that. Oh, God.
In the upper right corner. But, Brownmeister, this is the fault of British people, because they talk like that. Anyway.
Whoa. Maybe it's a single toilet for 2 people. A toilet for 2.
Oh, God.
Like
What
a
they
tandem
mean
bike.
is...
Share a toilet.
They mean a restroom. I mean, why don't... like, if you're not going to say build a restroom, say build a loo. At least that's not incorrect. But anyway.
Build some loose.
Yep.
And I don't judge anybody anymore. I'm sure there's somebody that'd be like, oh yeah,
It's called a
dual
water closet in the
toilets.
USA.
Yeah.
It's actually called a water closet if you look at floor plans for houses like on builder websites.
Ah,
They call it a water closet there. Even here in Australia.
so toilet cubicle. Maybe I should have made this bigger. Shouldn't I have to build a sink? I want to pick sync, but it won't let me.
It's not bad. The new Justice League film, the Snyder Cut, is 4 hours long.
Yeah.
4 hours?
Yep.
That's like longer
They-
than Titanic.
They doubled the length of it because the original was 2.
Something like that. But I mean, it's longer than it would have been even if it had
the
been his original
Justice
cut.
League was 2 hours long, so they essentially doubled the length of it.
Yeah, they used old footage and they did shoot some new footage, and there's a whole lot of very ugly CG. So
They did. Supposedly, they filled in the gaps with the introductions of the characters and changed the ending from what I read.
there's a new epilogue. Yeah. 30 minutes of epilogue set up for sequels that will probably never happen. So that's nice.
With the exception of maybe Wonder Woman, because I can see that doing well. But
Oh no!
what I've
well,
seen of Wonder Woman looks good.
no, I mean like sequels for his particular version of the universe. You know, the one that nobody
no,
liked.
not gonna happen.
Yeah. Okay, where do I go to build more things for the restroom? This is confusing. Somebody who's played this, tell me how I add sinks to the bathroom, please. Like, I'm just not happy having a bathroom with no sinks. That's not hygienic. It's gross. Hey, Jono's here, finally!
Hey, Jono.
Hello.
Yeah, that's true. Wonder Woman 1984 actually was unfortunately not really a good movie, even though it had some good parts.
I'll still be watching it anyway, eventually. I've still got to watch the first one with my mum at some point. You haven't done that yet.
Oh.
I still haven't watched Parasite, and I downloaded that. I mean, rented it.
Isn't... Oh, the...
Oh, I
Like,
remember
the Korean
that
Parasite?
One. I haven't watched that either. Yeah, that Korean film.
Yeah, I
That
just
was
like
super
I just
popular
don't
at
get. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like the second kid. I just don't have like 3 hours to sit and devote to watching like
Oh, is it
one
that
film
long?
anymore. I'm hour and 45 to like again. I don't know what it is, but it's like anything longer than like a half hour. You know, well, and I guess it's like with kids around and all that. Like, 'cause I mean, I'm not gonna watch that with
Yep, bit
a
over 2 hours.
12-year-old, yeah, or a 4-year-old. So you're almost like, do I have that much time?
I hear it's
To
a bit
myself.
gory.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I
I've
flashed
heard
through
that,
a few of
yeah.
it. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like, yeah, I'm not watching that with my kid. Like, unless you want to unless you want to sit there and deal with nightmares for like the next like few months, you're like, no.
New illnesses. We may need to build a new diagnosis room. Okay, whatever. That's the only thing I don't like about this part of the game is like you're just trying to do your setup stuff and it keeps popping up new requirements. Like, oh, you have to do this and this and this. Oh, Parasite's on Hulu? Or is it Paysite that's on Hulu? Hulu's pretty great.
Parasite.
But what
Tyler's-
is Parasite actually about?
Yeah, what is...
Basically, I
Don't
guess
spoil it.
this guy that needs, well, what do you say? So a family that needs a tutor, and so this guy decides to quote unquote tutor them, but he doesn't have quite the, I guess the studious background that he says he does. But it's okay because his family's like way mucho effed up and just a lot of weird, bizarre, stuff.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I do like that director. I like his stuff. So, okay. Gotta build this and an exam table. And now I can complete it. Well done. Hospital level has increased. Yeah, I bought Parasite digitally, like, back when it very first came out, and I still haven't watched it, shamefully. That's about a year ago. Bob Jones disagrees with your explanation of the movie.
Yeah, well, hold on. I'll go on to IMDb and give you a plot summaries. How's that?
Okay, don't I need to
Alright.
hire someone for the extra diagnosis room? I think I do.
Apparently, they're adapting it into a TV series as well.
This guy's name
Alright.
is Dickie Wriggle, or Dickie Wiggle. I don't know which way... I don't know if I would trust somebody named Dickie.
Alright, so
We'll
here's,
throw him
as the synopsis, greed and class discriminate, threaten Greed and class discrimination threatened the newly formed symbiotic relationship between the wealthy Park family and the destitute Kim clan. And I guess the tutor was from the Kim clan. Hold on, let's see if it has a little more. Okay, the Kims, mother and father Chung Suk and Ki Taik, and their young adult offspring Soon Ki Woo and daughter Ki Jung. Again, I don't know who any of
Those
these people
names.
are. Yeah, are a poor family living in a shabby and cramped half-basement apartment in a busy lower working class commercial district of Seoul. Without even knowing it, they, especially Mr. and Mrs. Kim, literally smell of poverty. Often as a collective, they perpetuate minor scams to get by, and even when they have jobs, they do the minimum work required. Ki Woo is the one who has dreams of getting out of poverty by one day going to university. Despite not having that university education, Ki Woo is chosen by his university student friend Min, who is leaving to go to school, to take over his tutoring job to Park Dae
Okay.
Hee.
All right, we don't have to read the whole Wikipedia entry.
It's not a wiki, it's IMDb.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
sounds
so
like
poor,
it's
yeah,
a thing.
poor person goes into tutoring rich family and isn't really who they say they are, and neither are they. And yeah, fun, hilarity, and death ensue.
Is it all realistic? Is there any sci-fi or fantasy to it? Probably not.
I think there's
Not that much
some.
film.
Yeah,
Not
I
that
think
I'm
there-
aware of.
I think like in some of it might not. How would you say? Like some of it's maybe I guess occultish, like in the sense of I'm sure that's not normal. Like that wouldn't happen in real life, but it's not like super sci-fi type. Just weird, almost like Stephen King type. Times where you're like, yeah, he goes off into fantasy, but it's not like. And I mean, spirits and demons, like that part you're like no, but like by and large for the most part most of his movies up until when that happens you really go like it feels plausible.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
true. Yeah, they're usually pretty realistic until whatever terrible element is introduced. Okay,
Yeah, just-
ward. Where'd the nurse go who's supposed to be in the... It made me build a general diagnosis room, and there's nobody in there. Anyway.
You got to get some patience.
I think we have like a really long waiting room or something. But who knows?
You've got a waiting queue outside the GP's office at the moment.
Yeah, that's probably not good. Why can't I
But
build
then
the
again,
door
you
then?
only have one GP.
What is the ward door? They're picky about where you put it. Has to be in the middle? Okay, whatever. Alright, and then we have to put a desk. And whatever this is. There's a lot of stuff that goes in this ward. Maybe I didn't build it large enough. I really feel like I didn't.
See you soon, Nikki.
Where's he going?
See you, babe.
Alright, I hope he's okay. Let's build another bed. I want to build another bed. Thank you. I think that'll work. Wards can be used for diagnosis and also to treat a range of illnesses. A nurse is required to admit each patient, look after him, and discharge him. Add multiple beds to deal with more than one patient at a time. Alright, well, we're learning. So, have either of you guys played this?
I have not. Not yet.
No,
I wouldn't mind
that-
playing it though.
yeah, I was gonna say
Thank
I
you,
had
Federica.
a bunch of friends that started completing it. Did the PC version have like console commands? So like if you're playing the PC version, you just like open up the console and like complete all the achievements in like 10 minutes.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, that was a lot of the PC Game Pass. A lot of people did that for GTAS, just like, hey, finished it in 10 minutes. And you're like, oh, that's, I guess, one way to play a game.
Okay, we're gonna build a big old doctor's office. Does it matter if it's bigger? They said if it's bigger, it's more prestigious or something.
Go as prestigious as possible.
Yes, we're gonna make a much too large doctor's office for some reason.
You're gonna get one of them fancy schmancy doctors.
There you go. Yep. I don't know why I made it that big. I guess we'll consider it like a high-profile doctor works there. And I think I hired an extra doctor at some point. Is that who this guy is? Morris Humbug. What is he? Oh, you can rename them individually. That's nice.
That's a good feature.
Continue to expand the hospital to acquire a 1-star rating. Yeah, it is nice. I'd like to see at a glance what... Senior assistant. That's what he does. Looking for work. Yeah, I don't know where assistants work. Let's give him a break. He probably needs a rest. Come here. There you go. Have a break. I know I hired an extra doctor at some point. Where is he? There. Oh, he's just walking into the room. Good. All right. You think the one doctor will be jealous that the other doctor's office is twice as large?
Nah.
I have only one word to say to you today. Trousers.
As long as his pay isn't impacted by the size of his office, he should be fine.
They protect against sunburn.
Looks like we're giving some awards out. This is weird. This was not in the original, the pre-release build that I played. Alright. Doctor of the Year, who is it?
Probably the one doctor that you hired.
Well, I actually have two, but it's
Okay.
Jezebel Sweat. Good job,
Probably the
Jezebel
one with
Sweat.
the one with the bigger office.
Well, I didn't have that person for that long, so I don't, or at least I didn't have the office for that long. Who knows? Anyway, let's just open all. It takes too long to open them. Looks like we got a few cool awards. No deaths, nobody died. And Nurse of the Year. Why didn't we get a Janitor of the Year? I guess our janitor's been slacking or something.
Not the
So this is
cleanest hospital.
So this is a little over 7 gigs to download on PC.
I see. There's a lot of voice and music. There's a queue outside of a pharmacy. Is it worth it to build another one? Is there really a queue? Where is the pharmacy even?
Is it just because you had a bunch of people come out just recently, or do you think this is always going to have that much of a queue? Like you're giving out just too much drugs. Maybe you're an oxy dealer. Maybe you need to look into like, hey, we seem to be a little lax on our scripts. Might not be good.
Maybe, perhaps so. I guess I'll build another pharmacy if it helps. Can I move a room that already exists? That would be nice. Edit.
I don't think so.
I should be able to.
I could be wrong, but I don't think so.
Oh, you can. Yay!
Oh, no.
Well, that's a happy... Oh, now I can build a sink. Thank you. Except I can't put it where I want to. I made it too small. Let's just make it bigger then. No. Alright, how do I toggle? Okay, then... Nope. Thyrinia, how do I increase the size of an existing room? Oh, I just push A like that. Okay, that works. Now the door's all messed up. Come here, Mr. Door. Yeah, I don't know about this. I'm gonna have a window on the bathroom, because that's funny. Look
As
at
long
that,
as you
there's
don't put
one-
a camera.
I just think that's great. Okay, now how do I move the door? Because the door is in a bad spot. There we go. There we go. Alright, now let's give it some sinks.
Oh, you finally unlocked the sink.
Yeah, well, I think I could have... Yeah, maybe is that the problem? It just wasn't unlocked. Hand dryer, yeah. Even though electric hand dryers are kind of lame in my opinion. And that's good enough for now. There you go. That's a much better bathroom than we had before. Only one sink, but... Okay, do we have a nurse to work in this room? I don't think we do. Let's hire a nurse. See if
Who's
we
that
get
one
anybody
sitting
there.
in that chair? Is that a nurse? Or
That's a-
couch?
It's... Oh, that's a doctor, actually. But
Oh.
yeah... Okay, hire. What does high mean? Make the jobs in this room high priority. Oh, that's a nice option. Okay, nurse required. Let's do it. Hire somebody. So this takes up a lot of my attention as the streamer and the player. So it's a good thing I have you guys around. Anyway.
Yeah, so we can try to read the chat. Go, people are talking. What are they
and
talking about?
we're mostly talking about movies.
Yeah.
Did it say it needs a nurse? That's what it said, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you
think
said
so.
nurse.
We're gonna hire Vladimir Milk. He does get toilet rage, unfortunately, and he's got a sherbet problem. But we're gonna give him a chance. See
What's
if
the
he
problem with sherbet?
He can't stop eating it. Just loves that sherbet.
That explains his toilet rage.
We need a Deluxe
Give him
Clinic.
too much sherbet.
All the rooms have to be 3x3. Like, why can't I make a long, thin room? I don't like that. Deluxe Clinic. Let's do it. Yep, 3x3. So I've got all this area in the back that isn't really being taken advantage of. And perhaps that is my own fault, but...
And actually, if you're selling it in game, I think we would call it medication.
I guess we would. Alright, there's our Deluxe Clinic. We gotta build this fancy thing. Oh, very fancy. Alright, we're ready.
Have you gotten a CT scanner in there yet?
I don't know. The things are kind of fancy looking, whatever they are.
Yeah.
Who works at a Deluxe Clinic? An actual doctor. So we need a new doctor, okay. We're barely making money here, though. We're spending a lot. But I guess you have to early on. Okay, now we need to hire a doctor.
Now you got to get some of that lucrative insurance money.
Perhaps so. Unhygienic. We're going to reject her flat out. Sorry, lady, you don't get to work here. We'll hire this Morris guy. Alright. Yeah,
I guess
that's
that
true. Darker Player mentions that the arcade version of Punch-Out had a guy named, like, Vodka Popinski or something. And I think in consoles they changed him to Soda Popinski. Or something like that.
Oh, yeah, soda. I kind of remember that vaguely.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably slightly misremembering it, but it's something like that.
I never played that version of Punch-Out.
I mean, I remember playing Punch-Out on the NES as a kid. I mean, that's like the glory days, but I don't remember it in the arcade.
Yeah, there was a nice arcade version, and I think the first home port of it is for the Switch. Like, I think you can buy it on the Switch.
Someone on the screen that had a light bulb for a head.
Yeah, I think it's a condition.
Wait, are we talking about Mike Tyson's Punch-Out?
It's lightheadedness. Yeah, but the arcade was just called Punch-Out. Mike Tyson
Yeah.
was just added to the NES version. The initial NES version, I should say. Okay, should I be adding more benches and things like that? Maybe I should. Alright. Let's buy some crap. Here you go, guys. You can wait here when you have to wait. And I don't know if I want to put more drinks right there, or maybe I should put them a little farther over.
I'm going through the list of Punch-Out characters. There's Pizza Pasta, Kid Quick, Bald Bull, Piston Hurricane, Glass Joe. Okay, Soda Popinski. Okay, is from the USSR. He first appeared in the '84 arcade game Super Punch-Out, where he was known as Vodka Drunkinski. Okay,
Ah,
there you go.
a little mean.
See,
Alright, I have to...
he used to say you can't learn anything any day. What do we got?
Fascinating. Well, I've got to cure 3 people of this lightheadedness disease. I don't know what the holdup is.
A COVID vaccine, maybe?
Just waiting on that vaccine. This general diagnosis room is just going to waste. Nurse required. Does it have a nurse? Like, how do I know if someone is actually staffing the room? Oh, yeah, it looks like it doesn't have one. Alright, well, let's buy one. Maybe that's slowing us down. Alright, nurse. What do you got? Raj Whimper, that's a weird name. He's hangry, but he's also rejected.
Oh, he's hygienic. I was gonna say go for one of those unhygienic ones.
Yeah, somebody in the audience was saying, was it Royal Bob saying that their patients are not hygienic anyway? Oh, we had a patient die. That's sad. Kudos. By completing objectives, our organization earns kudos. It's like dosh, but kudos. Item controls. Okay, whatever. So far, so good, I guess. Some of these places, they seem like they're just under nurse required. So is it just saying there's no nurse because they're on break? I think that's what it is.
Maybe. Or do you have to like assign them to a room? What happens if you press the up directional? It's saying to press up.
That's, well, to pick this stuff up at the top, like to view my objectives. Junior nurse is unable to get to where they want to be. You need to rearrange things to unblock the route. Okay, where is
The
this
nurse
person?
you just hired cannot work in general, it said, and he took off.
What? So who's this person who can't get to where they need to... Oh, I think it's because of this. Let's make this room bigger. Alright, rooms. How do I edit an existing room? I click on it and pick edit. Alright, and now we're going to make it bigger. What? Stop. Not right now. Just keep... Oh! Fighting the camera.
Is no longer under investigation. So
You hired specialized nurse. Oh, maybe he was not a nurse. Maybe he didn't hire a nurse?
Oh god. They diagnosed a patient with bed face. Very dangerous.
it's a perfect day.
And you now require a ward for treatment.
Okay, but we need more beds for this this thing, whatever it is. There we go. It's got a screen. Does it need a filing cabinet? Would that help anything? I don't know. But we're gonna put one. And probably a trash bin too.
Does it tell you if you're missing something? Like if you need like something additional?
For a room it does, because it won't let you complete it until it has all the required things. Okay, now what does it say? There's no nurse there? Or is a nurse heading over there? See, I don't know. Who's this guy? Assistant. I don't even know what the assistant does. Okay, anyway. That's a doctor.
He assists things.
Maybe I want to adjust the pace. You can pause it or have it proceeding in real time. I see. Using right stick, you can slow down or speed up things.
Oh.
The assistant is my reception. Okay, got it. Do I need more than one assistant for when that person goes on break, or is it fine? How does that work? That's what I want to know. Okay, and do I want... I wonder if I should be building up against all the walls. Or is it good to have halls and such?
Probably good to have halls so people can get around.
Yeah, I've been thinking about what I would do when I start playing this, because I downloaded it off Game Pass
Rad.
to give it a try. And I'm thinking, fine, I'd probably build to the edges of the building, but have halls running through the middle.
I guess the question, if you build the room against the window, does it like incorporate the window? You know what I mean? Like if it just puts the windows now on that room, so you still want hallways, but you might not need a hallway.
Yeah.
Well, we got
Like
a window in the bathroom, see?
Yeah.
I
so
love that you
think,
can do that.
yeah,
That's so
so
wrong.
maybe you want to do it that way.
I
Wait,
probably
there's nothing wrong with a window in the bathroom. Maybe in the stall.
Yeah, that would be especially bad. But you remember there was that awful streamer, Dr. Disrespect, and he got in trouble for walking into a bathroom with camera on at E3.
Yeah, I remember that story.
May he be hit by a bus. Assistant. Yeah, he's just looking for work. So I guess, well, we've got to... When the guy goes on break, then there's another person who can take over. On a break, on call. Got a bathroom. Nobody's even going to the bathroom. Like, shouldn't people be in the bathroom sometimes? I don't know.
If they need to.
Head janitor, looking for work. Feeling, needs the toilet. There's a bathroom right there. Why don't you just go to it?
We might have too many nurses. Several are currently idle.
Yeah, maybe I do. I don't know what I'm doing right or wrong at this point. Patients and staff become thirsty. Provide drinks around the hospital to keep them happy. Well, I mean, I've got a decent number of those things, I'd say. Why isn't there... It keeps telling me, like, oh, you need a new pharmacy, and then the other pharmacy is just sitting idle. Nobody's doing anything there.
Oh, do you need a pharmacy technician? Like, do you have, like, a pharmacist as one of the people you can hire?
You just hire... I think it's just a nurse or something. Or it's not an actual pharmacy tech.
Yeah, You picked up the pharmacy early, but apparently needed a nurse for it.
as any diseases.
And I do have one now, right? I'm not understaffed. Let's see. I should build more benches and things like that, I guess. Where are you, bench? No, that's under the wrong thing. Items. Want to make sure everybody has a place to sit.
Sitting's good.
Yeah. Just keep the people happy. Anyone else need a bench?
I got a chair, thanks though.
Glad to hear it. Yeah, that's good enough for benches. Alright, what else? I guess I could put leaflet stand around for the people who have to wait. Keep them happy. Do I need that in the break room? Like in the break room, I can't seem to build.
Can you
fun
move
things
the
yet.
room once you've built it or no? Is
Yes,
it like-
Yes, you found that you can.
Yeah,
Oh.
which is nice.
Maybe you should start moving these against those windows.
Just to better use the space.
Yeah.
I guess I could do.
Probably,
Alright, let's
yeah.
see. Edit.
And then that way you could like turn that. Oh, can you turn that 90 degrees?
Well, I could. Why would I
Yeah,
do
turn
that?
it 90 degrees and get like, your spacing. Cause yeah, then if you're able to do the doors that way, yeah, then you just have the rooms, yeah, like that. Now you got better spacing. Yeah, there you go. Go down one. Yeah, you don't need a hallway there. A hallway to nothing. No window. Nothing.
Well,
yeah.
the only reason I might need it is if I wanted to expand the bathroom. But currently, nobody even really uses the bathroom, so I guess it's okay. I kind of want to move the door.
You could make another bathroom on the other side of the building though too.
Ah, I got a letter. 1-star hospital. Yeah, I probably should make a new bathroom. Except, again, the one we have isn't being used, so would it make a big difference?
Probably not.
Now, how do I
Light
move
head-
the existing door?
Now you got.
Oh, I see.
got
Like that.
yeah, there you go. Now what were those two things that you had? Oh, soda machines, right?
Yes, and I'll rearrange them, but I was wondering if I can shrink a room once I built it, because I did make this room too big. It doesn't seem to do much benefit. But, oh well, we'll just leave it how it is. Alright, move the soda machines. Sell, pick up, yeah, pick up. Pick up. There we go. Well, oh, I didn't put that one against the edge. My bad. Good luck, everybody. This game is $40. The base game is free on Game Pass if you have that. You can upgrade to the Jumbo Edition with all the DLC for $20 if you wanted to. And that's on any platform, like even on Switch, you can upgrade from the regular.
I mean, who doesn't like gardening? Digging up a bit of soil, sticking your
Where'd the doctor go who belongs in that room?
I can almost
Doctor
smell it.
required.
No, wait. This sewage
Okay, why do we not have a doctor right now?
No, my mistake. Anyway.
And then when I hire a new doctor, am I actually doing the wrong thing? I don't know, but I got... Oh, look at that. Beatrice. 5 things. 53k. This is an expensive doctor, but she's going to make us a lot of money. I hope.
You would hope so.
Yeah, her room's going to need a trash can. I think that is pretty clear. Let's get her a bin.
If you build too many drink machines, you need bins nearby. Else it gets dirty and you need more cleaning in the future.
They may be on break, she says. Okay, we'll put a bin by the door. How about that? Give my janitor something to do, maybe.
And see, someone's in the bathroom. Somebody's watching the bathroom for us.
Wait, someone's in the bathroom?
Oh, you yes, there is, but you had to go look. Could have just taken our word for it.
If you say so. Okay, we're just gonna throw a fire extinguisher down there. We haven't had a fire yet, but if there is one, we'll be prepared.
Yet. You sound so hopeful.
It's only a matter of time. Lighthead poster. See how patients with lightheadedness are wired. Increases room prestige. Okay. Let's put that in the fancy doctor's office, I guess. Put a few more of these around here and there.
What happened to LeBron?
LeBron?
Oh,
Wait.
LeBron James out of NBA indefinitely after Lakers sprained ankle and shouted in pain. Ooh, that's not good.
Well, Royal Bob is saying Prison Architect is more exciting than this. That seems very unlikely. Dr. Paul,
I
respect.
guess to each their own taste. That respect.
Oh, I think I missed whatever you guys were talking about. You tell him, Thyrenia. We just have too many people on break. I think I do need another couch in the break room, though. Alright, not edit. Oh look, we can buy armchairs. I guess we should have an armchair too. And we need a pretty picture in the break room. There we go. That's a much better break room. Nope. Yeah, no, I think that's it. It's funny how when you edit a room and you're done, it kicks everybody out of the room. Like,
Get out!
Yeah, you can hardly have too many sim games. I mean, it's really cool that SEGA brought this to console, because I wouldn't have expected it early on, but it does work, you know? You do have to learn the controls, but you can do that, and then you're fine. What's that? Return to map. Why does it say return to map right there? Is it time to leave the hospital? It looks like our hospital is doing okay. Like we're making money again. Thyrenia, why does it want me to return to the map? Congratulations, whoever won. Who won? Oh, Ectotastic. Yay.
Right, Sector.
That's fairly ectotastic in and of itself. I guess I could move this fire extinguisher. Pick up. Put it. Nope. That's actually as close as it can be. Alright. Someone did just come out of the bathroom. I don't think they washed their hands, which is gross.
It's just like a Seinfeld episode.
It's this Lulu Strong person. Head janitor. Our head janitor didn't clean his or her hands. Kind of ridiculous. That was the janitor. Yeah. So we're just making money. I guess I could increase the speed of the game now. There we go. Maybe we should increase it even more. Let's do that. Alright. Oh, Dr. Dicky Wiggle, consultant, is unable to get where they need to be. How do I know where that person is? That's what I want to know. Dicky Wiggle, where are you and why can't you get around?
Apparently it was an easy way to crack them.
Yeah, there probably is some kind of easy way to jump to somebody, but I don't know. Who are you?
What's that person icon at the top right corner of the screen?
It's this guy. Why is he unable to get... wait. In the top right?
Yeah.
Needs the
there's a
toilet.
Challenges, online. Okay, let's take him to the bathroom. See if he can figure it out from there. No, he just walks right out. You idiot! Put him back in. Pick up. Go to the back.
Yeah, can you put him in the stall? Yeah, there you go.
You can't. I put him next to it, but you can't drop him directly in it, as far as I can tell. So I don't understand why he couldn't get where he needs to be. Like, there's a door right here, and he was in the room. That machine is right there, and there's this machine, which looks like it needs to be against a wall. So I just don't understand what the complaint was about. Let's put him back in his room. Okay, come on.
We might have too many assistants. Several are currently sitting idle.
Okay, let's fire one.
You sound very excited to do that.
That one's got 2. She's a junior nurse. She doesn't need to get fired. What about this one? Consultant. She's fine.
Consultant, technically, they're not on payroll.
Is that how it works?
Or, well, no, they're on payroll, but usually you don't have to do benefits or anything because they are not full employee staff.
A patient returned from the dead. We need a janitor who can bust ghosts. Yeah. Okay, let's see if one is available. There we go. Well, there's only 2 options here, and neither one is that good. I'd rather just have this guy who has more things. Funny, can't tie a tie unless they're wearing it. I mean, can anyone tie a tie if they're not wearing it?
I can. I've had a lot of practice.
Oh,
I
wow.
can't tie a tie even if I'm wearing it.
Is your picture that you use on your profiles actually you, Damien?
That is me. Though the 90s laser stuff. So basically, this was from a few years back. I think that was when we were in New Orleans for our all-employee meeting, and so they were having us. Microsoft came in and was doing professional headshots. So that I got that one, except I was on a green screen, or I got it and was like, "Oh, can I have it on green screen?" They're like, "Sure." And so once it was on green screen, you're like, "I'm having fun with this." So I had it in front of like Chernobyl, like all of these things. I have one with me, like with a dumpster fire behind me. So you're like, "Hey, 2020." But the '90s school yearbook lasers was just, it's quintessentially just awesome. And so I've used that, and people will stop, and I use that in Zoom calls, Skype calls, and everything.
That's fun.
And people will stop and they'll be like, they have to comment about it. And I'm in sales, so you're like, that's perfect. Make it about me. Let's keep this conversation going.
Ha. I guess I'm gonna fire this assistant.
Yeah, he didn't have a cool profile pic anyway, so.
Look at his quote. I run a charity that gives baby seals the Christmas they deserve. Looks like Christmas is canceled for the baby seals this year. Yes. Fired! You're out of the picture, buddy. Sorry, you should have been more productive.
Yeah. Nobody cares about baby seals.
That lady's like doing a magic trick for the other people in the break room. That's kind of interesting.
Ah, she's a wizard.
Apparently.
Off to Hogwarts, are we?
Speaking of which, guys, I'm going to a play at my school on Sunday, and it's a play inspired by Harry Potter. It's called Puffs. So that'll be interesting. It says Dickie Wiggle can't get to where he needs to go. Where is this Dickie Wiggle idiot? Where does he want to go? I just don't understand.
Still in.
Should I increase the size of the room and see if that helps?
What's
And
he
move it
trying
in
to
the corner. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. Let's at least move it.
get- What's he trying to get to?
Yeah, it's unclear to me, and the game should tell you. But
Here we go. Ooh, that looks nice.
see, it really looks like this needs to go against the wall. So,
Yeah.
oh well. Yeah. Oh, now the trash can's dislocated.
And the bench.
Yeah. Okay, let's put the bench over by the door. I guess. No, more against the edge. Good news, we cured
Yeah.
50 patients. Pick up. Put it by the door. I think we need to put some... Well, is anyone actually even going to sit outside of it? There's no telling. Alright, that doctor better not complain anymore. The janitor's in there just doing janitorial things. That's nice.
Oh, he's repairing it. Oh, maybe that was the thing. The janitor couldn't get to it to repair it.
Maybe. And by the way, Royal Bob says this game doesn't have enough serial killers. You know, it's light on serial killers, but I still don't have a problem with it.
But couldn't you be that one to make those deaths happen?
I guess, you know, can you do things like trap somebody in a room until they die? Because that would be funny. Not nice, but
Really?
funny.
That's what your sense of humor is? You're disturbed. I'm just kidding. That's awesome.
People
Go for
totally
it.
do it in The Sims.
Yes.
So it
Did
says
you
waiting.
know earning Kundash for our organization by increasing the star ratings of our hospital and completing other challenges? Use it to unlock new items.
Yeah, and those challenges are in the upper right corner there. Earn 200,000. We're a bit short of that. Cure 25 patients.
Icy likes to trap people in Ultima Online.
Oh, that's neat. Do that. I miss Ultima Online. That game was great. And I think you could still play it emulated and stuff, you know, like fan-run servers or whatever. But who's this? Junior janitor looking
I
for
believe
work.
some people still do.
I'm
Yeah,
sure they do.
That's what I meant. But I remember back in the day, you could just, like, there was no rule against player versus player and that kind of thing, so people could just pick you off and whatnot. It was kind of funny. But also, people don't like to be griefed, so... Cure 7 patients with lightheadedness. Okay, let's try that. Alright, that doesn't sound so bad. Yeah, bring all the lightheaded patients. We don't mind. Where's the guy who goes in this room? Deluxe Clinic. Doctor required. Okay, where's the doctor? Nurse Morris Lips is unable to get where they need to be. It's so annoying how it does that. That's Mickey Wang. Could be Wong, but I'm gonna have to... I think it's Wang. I've got a lot of people in the break room for some reason. What are you fools doing?
They're drinking on the job, apparently.
Sounds like it, jerks. Okay, let's take one of these. There needs to be a doctor in that room. Head janitor. I can zoom in a little bit to make it easier. On break, on call. Why do I have so many assistants? I don't even remember hiring that many assistants.
I just remember you hiring that many nurses.
I might have hired a few. Okay, a doctor's finally going in that room. That's good. No one is in this room, whatever it is. General diagnosis, nurse required. Okay. Where's my friggin' nurse?
So has anybody been following the NCAA?
Get in there. Do your job, idiot.
Okay.
Look, there's a bunch of people waiting out here to be helped, and they're not being helped. What's going on? Go in there, please. Is it that the door doesn't work? Oh,
no.
finally someone goes in. Are they going to be helped? Because, yeah, there's some way to increase the high priority. There we go. There we go. Maybe that'll help.
What does this thing do?
They sit down on it, and
Oh, is this the lightheaded patients?
oh, it's taking the bulb off their heads. Is that the problem, Icky? Does he have to have a specific skill? Is it worth building another one? Actually, for right now, it might be, but it's expensive if we build one. That'll put us back a lot.
Your alma mater wasn't Ohio State, was it?
What does that mean?
Oh, he said my alma lost tonight on
Oh.
in the brackets, and I was like, it wasn't Ohio State, was it? That's the one that disappointed everybody. Number 2 seed, out by Oral Roberts.
Huh.
Icy forgets. Can you still check the skill of a doctor? Nope. Yes, maybe.
I think if I click on him or something. Mood, I can see his mood. He's tired, it says. Well, now I need a new doctor to run the other one. So let's hire one. Hire. Okay. Speed and efficiency, those are good things. What's this? Diagnosis. Do we want diagnosis in that treatment room, or does it not matter?
Maybe.
It seems like pretty good stats. Erica Terry. A man named Erica. This brought to you from that new Star Trek show that nobody likes. What, Discovery? Is that what it's called?
Well, Discovery's the newest one.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because the main character is a lady named Michael. Okay. Alright, now we can treat more of those light bulb people, which will help us. We've only cured one of the light bulb people so far, but that should help, I think. Okay, yeah, well, Season 1 of Discovery really didn't look good to me. The things I've read about Season 2, I mean, they made the Klingons less utterly abhorrent and hideous, but the stuff they say about Spock, like, I don't know. I don't keep up with it. But I heard a few things about how Spock acts that are not how Spock would act, and I didn't like that, but what do I know? I haven't watched it. Jonah likes Picard better. You know, not that many people seem to really like Picard. It seems that like the way the story went really displeased people, and also the uniform designs and stuff are kind of shoddy compared to previous Star Trek shows. The Sea likes both. Yeah, like online you can find they'll analyze the uniforms and they're really rough and not uniform and neat like they were in the previous shows, because I guess they just don't have the same quality of people doing those kind of tasks. I don't know. But I know that is very nitpicky. True. You are right. Yeah, and maybe I should give it a chance someday. If I ever had a chance to watch some of it for free, I would. But again, the way the Klingons look in the first season of Discovery makes me very angry whenever I see them. They got the Strange Tales Star Trek show soon. Strange Tales? If a machine isn't maintained, it'll catch fire. A janitor will then have to use the fire extinguisher to put out the fire. So that's all the fire extinguishers are for? Should I be putting fire extinguishers inside of individual rooms? I guess it couldn't hurt.
Just kind of nearby, I think.
Maybe just out here.
Yeah.
That way I can help both rooms. Only place near machines, Lyle says. It's award time. Let's see if anybody won anything this year. Oh, we did get some. Doctor of the Year, Nurse of the Year, Employee of the Year, and Most Prestigious Hospital.
But not the Janitor of the Year.
Yeah, our janitors just don't cut it. Somehow. Some reason.
Has your janitor done anything?
Well, I hired a second janitor who busted a ghost, and that was pretty cool.
We ain't
By the
afraid
way-
of no ghosts.
There you go. You can zoom in and out, guys, and the models do still look pretty nice at close range.
Hey, I would take that guy's office and shove it in that back corner where the 2 rooms are now. So rather than having him right in the middle.
Wait. What do you mean? Move the whole room?
Yeah. Free up that space area.
The thing is, don't we want to get people... I think we should help them when they get in, rather than having them have to walk all the way to the back. That's why I have that one there. So
Oh, no. Because what happens is you lead them all the way into the back, and so that way they've been diagnosed. Now they get treated on their way back out of the hospital. They're not going to come in and just be like, you're fine, get out. Like, no, you want them to go through all the stuff they're going to see. It's like a grocery store. That's why they keep milk and eggs all the way in the back corner.
That is why they do that, yes. No, I suppose you're right, Jenna. Alright, well, we got 2 stars, so we unlocked Salty Snacks Machine. So we can get better snacks now. Isn't that cool? Now we have to cure 30 patients.
Hopefully you get some Cheetos.
Cheetos are good. And cheese puffs? Heck yeah.
So what's your... Are you traditional Cheetos fan, or are you a Flamin' Hot fan?
I like both, but with Flaming Hot, there's Flaming Hot with lime, and that's my favorite.
Oh, that's good. Good call there.
Yeah, I just love lime flavor. We just promoted a nurse. Looking for work. Get to work, buddy. Oh, that person's very happy, because they were cured of lightheadedness. Yeah, we only have 3 more people to go, and we have about 30 days left, so I think we will cure enough people to meet that goal. Sounds tasty. Alright, well, yeah, let's build a salty snack machine. Why not? Give me that fancy. Yeah, there we go. So you gotta just accomplish these objectives to unlock the new things. And it's a bit of a slow process, but cool nonetheless. Put one back there, and maybe one over here somewhere.
Just
People don't
make
really
sure to have a soda machine right next to it.
Oh, that's also not a bad idea, yeah. Okay, we'll put this one right here, yeah. There we go. That'll keep people happier. I just heard a happy sound. Must have done something good.
You cured 2 people.
Yay, I love curing people. So this is probably not our most exciting stream, guys, but it is a really fun game to play, and it's just nice to watch and see how things develop. And it does get better and more complicated the further you get into it. Let's see what that... Perfect. We cured the entire group of patients. Cure 7 patients with lightheadedness. Cured 7 out of 7. Yes, I did.
You got a 20k reward.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. So, you guys, what have you been playing lately?
I started playing Minecraft Dungeons this morning.
Oh, not a bad game. You know, I played about 2 hours of it. It's a bit simplistic for my taste, but certainly a good kids game for sure.
As a Diablo fan, I'm really, really enjoying it.
Nice.
And I've been playing, I think it's Donut Country.
Yeah, what's Donut Country like? I've always wondered.
It's it's really good for drawing out achievements, so I can get like an achievement a day for my Game Pass.
The Game Pass goals.
Yeah, but I mean, it's really just easy to pick up. You basically you go onto each level, you open up a donut hole, a hole in the ground, and then you just dump everything into the hole. And there's kind of puzzles of everything you dump into the hole, your hole gets bigger, and you have to clear out certain things. And there's some side objectives too, but it's a pretty
Ghost.
quick, easy, you know, game to get in. But like, yeah, you can do a level in like 10 minutes. So if you only have like 15 minutes to play, you can just go in, play it mindlessly for a few minutes and put it down and not be like, you know, what was I doing? You know, it's nice and calming.
That does sound like fun. This has a little symbol over it. I wonder what that symbol means.
The chat says darker players mostly been playing ZeniMax games. By Renia, 2 Point Hospital, Fallout 76, and Golf with Friends.
I really want to play more Golf with Friends. I've been missing it. So, again, if Thyrenia ever wanted to, say, play with her friend Eastex, maybe we could play together. But I miss when that was on Game Pass, because when it was on Game Pass, we could get those large games going sometimes, and that was a lot of fun. Alright, I don't know where either of my janitors are. Someone needs to go bust that ghost. Where'd it go?
Or the Ghostbusters.
Is this white spot on the floor the ghost, and he's going to jump out and scare that guy?
No, I thought I saw the ghost head towards the back of them.
Oh, you can zoom way out. Well, there's a white spot on the floor now, and I don't know what it is.
Ghost was there.
Oh, there it is. It's right here.
Yeah.
So, oh, yay, the janitor. Here she is. Capturing Ghost. Check that out, guys. Yeah. Who are you gonna call?
Dustbuster.
For real.
So basically, that was the Wallace and Gromit version of Luigi's Mansion.
What was the
Something
question
like
of
that.
what is still on Game Pass? Bob Jones wanted to know which game
Oh,
is still
yeah,
on Game Pass.
Golf with Your Friends is not still on Game Pass, as far as I know. So, yeah, if you want to play it online with friends, everybody needs to get their own copy. And everyone should own that game because it's fantastic. I'm just putting that out there. But, I mean, it actually could use more refinement, you know, like some of the UI is clunky, the frame rate, things like that. But it's very, very fun.
Golf with Your Friends is included in Game Pass Ultimate.
Is it? Really?
Yes,
I could have sworn that it had been dropped off of there.
No, I went and checked.
But are you looking at the PC version or the console version? Because sometimes it's different.
This, I believe...
No, it's still with console.
Yeah,
It's
console.
Weird. I could have sworn we wanted to play it with somebody and they couldn't get it.
Maybe
Interesting.
they don't have Game Pass.
It actually doesn't mention the PC version.
Yeah, hold on, I could check. Are you on TA checking?
Well, not me, but hey, Falco, way to go.
Way
Yeah,
to go,
that's true. I might have left and then come back. That is a thing. They're
does.
not on there permanently.
Game
So-
Pass for PC, FGO, golf with your
Yeah,
friends.
Game
Yeah, it's
Pass
on that
PC
too.
as well. Yep. I also have the Xbox app open.
Promoting our consultant. Rock me, Amadeus. Nice. So, Umbrella Academy Season 2. Have either of you guys watched Umbrella Academy?
Nope. Is that the
Netflix
Res
show.
Evil? Yeah, for Res Evil.
No.
No, it's not. It's not tied to Resident Evil.
Yeah, it's unrelated, even though it has the word umbrella in it. But it's sort of an X-Men show if everybody in the group of the X-Men were misfits, is the way you could look at it. It's very stylishly done. We're almost at the end of Season 2, and there is a third season in production. It stars Elliot Page, formerly known as Ellen Page.
Oh, yeah.
Z Kitty added me as a friend. Interesting. They even went back and changed Ellen Page's name in all of the credits. So even in the older episodes that came out before this transition, it now says Elliot Page,
Ellen?
which is interesting. Yeah. We might have too many doctors. Several are currently idle. We don't.
So do they go back to like Juno? And if that was on Netflix or streaming, would they change?
I'm guessing.
I know they would change like him as an actor if you were looking up for the movies that he was in it.
Well, I'm thinking because Netflix owns Umbrella Academy, that's why they updated it. I don't think they would just update it in a movie or whatever that they're only licensing, unless the studio itself chose to do that. Okay, challenge. Cure 5 patients with bogwarts. Okay, let's do it. For pharmacy. So we have to have a pharmacy, and we do have 2 of them, I think, and yeah, this could work out fine. I've only gotten 1 achievement so far. I'd like another one. Juno is not a Netflix movie, Bob Jones says. Anyway, about Umbrella Academy, guys, it is a good show. It's a bit padded, you know. It takes too long for things to happen, and every episode ends with a cliffhanger. And these are traditional foibles of Netflix shows, and it totally embodies them, you know. I just don't like when I can tell they're spinning their wheels. Like, I want more of a plot satisfaction without having to get all the way to the end of the season before stuff happens. So that would be my complaint about the show, but I still do recommend it for people who like superhero stuff. Absolutely. And it is better than the comics, which had little characterization. They added a ton of characterization to the show. Also, the soundtrack to the show is great, especially the first season, but sometimes in the second season too. A health inspector's arriving. What do we do?
Right.
I mean, I don't know if we're...
Hide the bodies.
Don't let him see a ghost. Here he comes. Okay.
Turn him into the ghost.
Turn him.
That's not a bad idea. Let's lock him in a
to our
room and
cellar.
we'll get him in the room and we'll just take the door off. Yep, he's touring. He's visiting all the different rooms. It's cool that you can watch this going on. When I worked at Taco Cabana and we'd have an inspector coming in, like the city health inspector or whatever, that was very stressful. I hated it. But I didn't have to stick around for it very often, but I'd be there before or after and just pick up some of the stress from the main manager. A Police Academy reboot.
Hide these rat traps.
I want another sexy Police Academy like the first one. If you've seen the first Police Academy, it's the only rated R one, and it's sexy, and I like that about it. The sequels are
the
not.
one with the Police Academy movie from like the 80s with Mouth and everybody.
Yeah,
Steve Guttenberg.
the series, yeah.
Was number 1 the only R-rated one?
Yeah. See,
That's far
starting,
I know, yeah.
starting with part 2, they realized that there was a big potential kids audience for the movies, so then they toned them down.
I never realized that. I mean, as a kid in the 80s, I don't think my parents gave a crap that it was even rated R for the first one. What was the one where there was like the punk, or where Bobcat Gold. Was that 2 or 3?
It's 2 or 3 for sure. Yeah, does anyone remember which one did Bobcat Goldthwait appear in? Hey, PXD, thank you very much for the follow.
It looks like 3. I'm looking through the.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he was definitely 3.
Oh, started with 3. Yeah, I used to know that. I mean, back in the day, we'd watch them all the time when they came on TV, but it has been several years since I've seen any of them. And the later ones are still funny. I don't remember, you know, obviously when they get rid of Mahoney and the main characters from the earlier movies, then it's harder to stay invested, but...
Yeah, I think 5 was where it started going downhill.
Yeah,
Miami Beach, City Under Siege, Mission to Moscow.
Treatment failed and this guy just died. No! Didn't turn into a ghost, though. At least there's that. So we've only got one more objective that we have to do. And then we'll upgrade to a 3-star hospital, which would be nice.
The 80s were all loose with the ratings. I don't even think it's the 80s. They were loose with ratings. I think parents didn't care.
By the way, guys, it looks like I can spend my kudosh to unlock specific items that I want. Like, you don't have to just wait for them to unlock. I can go and unlock different benches and things like that. Although the stuff is really expensive. An energy drink machine. See, I would like that. I'm going to buy it. I like me some energy drinks. I didn't know about that Dead Kennedys thing. I'm sure that would be very interesting. But Damien, I was going to say, it's funny that you are named Damien because looking at your looking at your profile picture, you actually, to me, you look a lot like Damien Dark from Arrow. Although his hair is gray and yours isn't, but...
Oh, well, actually, I am a little older now, so the gray's setting in.
Same here, same here.
Happens
but Neil McDonough is the name of the actor, I think. Isn't that how you say his name? Neil McDonough or something? I forget.
What was the character, though?
Damien Dark. He was the main bad guy of Season 3 of Arrow, and he was also on League Legends of Tomorrow as a villain, I believe.
Oh, okay. Is that something I could see on Netflix?
You know, it might be on Netflix and it might not. There's also the CW app. But yeah, if you were to if you were to just watch probably the very first episode of Season 3 of Arrow, you'd see him. Let's see. Yep, Bob Jones confirms that it is on Netflix. That's cool.
Thanks, Bob.
All right, let's open these. And I guess the night flew by. Paul, the in-game cops are coming to arrest my in-game character. Why, Darker Player? What did we do wrong? For dying patients? We got Patient's Choice Award this time.
Hey, they choose to die in your hospital.
Yeah, Icky, thank you so much for running the contest tonight. You did fantastic as always, my brother. So we missed Perfect Zero tonight. He was going out. I would have had him on mic tonight, but he went out for some reason. So, real quick, before we wrap things up, Brownmeister, do you want to tell people about your stream in a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, lay it on us.
Alright, so I primarily stream in the Australian evenings, Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. I stream retro first-person shooters during the week. I also stream Saturday afternoons, my time, and Sunday mornings. Generally, the community challenge games will be played on Saturdays now. They used to be Sundays, but I moved it. And Sunday is just whatever, like, newer action game I want to play, but the retro games during the week are my main focus.
Well, very cool. Everybody, you should follow the Brownmeister if you haven't already. I do watch his stream sometimes, and it's a lot of fun.
No
Damien
plugs.
is known as Spazpol. He's a great viewer, and it's nice to have him on mic sometimes, so that's good.
I would say, I used to do podcasts, but not anymore, so you guys can't find me anywhere.
Yeah,
I like it like that.
Except for here.
I kind of wish.
except for here.
I wish I had a regular podcast, but you know, I don't know. We do a very similar thing here, and we don't have to edit it or anything, so that part's nice. Although I do edit the YouTube replays, but not very much. But for all of our viewers, new and old, remember we stream every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. It's always a different game. We almost always have free copies of that game to give out. And we're just all about the variety here. We love showing off different games like this. You know, simulation games aren't really my kind of game, and I worried that the stream was a little too slow in general, but still, it was fun showing it off, and I'm really glad we had the opportunity.
They're not normally my type of game either, but this looks like fun.
Yeah.
It is genuinely fun. You know, I just, like, is it flashy for viewers? It's not really very flashy, but still, variety. Exactly, Shitsu. Variety. Yeah, and I would love to stream another Turtles game, and actually I'd love to stream more classic, like, Super Nintendo and arcade games occasionally. And so maybe we'd get to do that if we start regularly having an extra day. So we'll see. Yeah, anyway, thank you, Brownmeister, for co-hosting tonight. You saved
Happy to be
us.
here.
Yes. You too, Spazpol. Thanks for coming at short notice.
No worries.
Thanks to all of you guys for hanging out with us. Icky for running the contest. Thanks to SEGA for donating 2 Point Hospital. It's available on Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, and Steam. It's $40. I say it's worth it. This is a huge, deep game, and it's a lot of fun. So
And
thanks for
free on
watching.
Game Pass.
Oh yeah, and free on Game Pass. Don't forget that. If you have Game Pass, you might as well try it out. And if you like it, maybe buy it for a discount or just buy the DLC for it so you can do all the extra stuff. It's worth it. We love you guys. We'll see you next week. And remember, don't hate, appreciate.
Take care, everyone.
Too bad Tyler couldn't be here tonight. What an SOB. The C, Jono, Philosophy, Ectotastic, Bob Jones, BXatino Heat, Darker Player, Tech Guy, Raph Attack, yo, Jono, did I say Jono? Yep, of course, Cyberium and Wolfblade. Who else is here tonight, you guys? They passed out.
Oh.
In loving memory of Spazpol and the Brownmeister.
Oh no, I'm here. Oh.
Shitsu, of course. Can't forget Shitsu. Heaven Smile was here earlier. I saw him. And No Time for Games. I love those guys.